This is Woodlyn Acres Farm is our farm. It's a family farm. It's been in our family since the 1930s, and I farm here with my father and I, and my wife and my mother and our four children. So they're all here, and we actually have 4 full-time employees that help us out. But we farm about 2,500 acres, and it's all certified organic. This is one of the first years that we pretty much have everything certified. We made that decision about 10 years ago that we wanted to go organic and start that process. We have some very good neighbors here that have been organic for a long time and watched them, and that kind of helped us get over the fence to make that final jump to become certified organic. When I came onto the farm in the late 90s, around 2000, we started raising hay, a lot of hay on our farm, and that kind of pushed us more in the soil health, having that perennial crop, and we saw the benefits very quickly in our corn yields by raising hay. And now we pretty much use cover crops on just about all the acres or hay. I think we need to have something growing on the ground year round. There needs to be something that, in the winter, it needs something that was established, that before it went into dormancy needs to have some green growth on top to help hold the soil and roots underneath. So we need to move to more winter crops like wheat, barley, rye. There's even some peas and stuff that you can plant. So we need to develop more markets for that grain so that we have, so that people are more encouraged to plant those things. One of the programs that's been very successful here in Wayne and Holmes County, and I think Tuscarawas and Coshocton counties even, has been a cover crop program where and we actually help them. We provide cover crop seed for them to fly on into standing corn and soybeans, usually the beginning of September. What happens is the Muskingum Watershed Conservation District pays so much money to those farmers that are in the watershed, helps offset the flying on and the cover crop seed price. And the idea is that they're holding soil and nutrients on their land rather than those nutrients going down into the watershed. It's been a good program. So I think having programs that are easy like that, it's not a hard program for farmers to sign up for. Basically, when a farmer signs up at FSA in the county, there is actually a little note there that says, hey, if you're interested, come see us. You go over there, you take them your maps, show them the fields, and they basically sign you up right there on the spot and then send you a bill when it's all done for what your part of it is. Climate change is actually happening. It's not a political agenda, as many people like to think. It doesn't matter which side you're on political landscape. We all need to agree that climate change is happening, and it's going to be a real issue that we have to deal with, and then our children have to deal with as well. And you need to trust the science. Conventional farmers are no different than organic farmers in that we listen to science all the time. If you're trusting the science there, how can you not trust the science that's telling us that climate change is actually happening? It's proven. It's not, not some made-up thing. But if you look outside, you see these heavy rain events happening on your own farm. If you can do a little research on the internet and find your historical rain amounts and dates, and you can figure this all out. It's very easy to see that it is actually happening, but some people just want to deny it. So we need to all group. It's very important that we do something about it. People say we don't need to do something about it now. We can wait 10 years. Really, we should have been doing something about it 20 years ago.